Welcome back. Today's musical guest has been living and performing in Dallas, Texas for more than 20 years. Here he is taking the live stage now, country music singer Marcus Leary.
Johnny lived next door to me and Paul lived down the block. We'd meet each day at my house sharp at 6 o'clock. We raced our bikes to school and Paul would always win. Johnny said that's 'cause we're 9 and Paul had just turned 10. And it was me and John and Paul, the best friends you ever saw. All for one and one for all. It was me and John and Paul. First day of high school, on my way to my first class. 3 football players said they wouldn't let me pass. I set my books down and then I rolled up my sleeves. And then I noticed there were 2 boys next to me. And it was me and John and Paul, the best friends you ever saw. All for one, one for all. It was me and John and Paul. I wondered why they called it graduation day. It's more like a funeral for views who passed away. Paul said he's leaving for the army in 2 weeks. Johnny said let's go to town and make some memories. And it was me and John and Paul, the best friends you ever saw. All for one and one for all. It was me and John and Paul. Years later I heard Paul came back from the Gulf War. I flew out from Tulsa to visit him once more. It didn't shock me none to hear that he'd been brave. He lost his own life, but another one he saved. I waited by the tree till everyone had left. Then I went up, said a prayer, and my pal slept. And then I heard a voice I hadn't heard in years. I didn't need to turn around, I knew just who was there. And it was me and John and Paul, the best friends you ever saw. All for one and one for all. It was me and John and Paul.
Great job, Marcus Leary. Come on over, Marcus. You can check out his new album, A Man That Can Love You. Thanks, great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Have a seat. Now, I know we were talking earlier, there's a special lady in your life that is getting ready to celebrate a birthday and who's watching today.
Yes, there is.
Why don't you tell everybody who it is?
Well, it happens to be my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah. She turned 74 Saturday, 16th, so pretty happy about that. And it's not every day you get to go on TV and wish your mom a happy birthday, so happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, and you said that she's the reason you're doing country music, right?
Yes. She's a big inspiration in my life. You know, a lot of people wonder, well, why did you pick country music? And I say, well, it starts from a young age in a small town. And growing up in a California small town called Arvin, my friends and family were tight-nipped, and ever since, country music's always been there.
Well, that's great. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Where does she live? Is she in Oklahoma?
She lives in up in the hills in California, up in
nice.
Keene.
Awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
Well, between Tehachapi and Bakersfield.
She can watch this online, and she'll get a big smile on her face.
Yeah, so she's going to be shocked when she sees this happen.
That's cool.
Sounds good. Well, tell us about your new album.
Well, the new album was recorded here in Oklahoma, in Mustang, from Tate Music Group. It's a bunch of good old-fashioned songs and a couple gospel songs. There's one song I'm going to do tonight It's a good record. It's my first CD. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's gonna really touch a lot of people's hearts, and that's what I love to do. So
well, that's great.
I'm glad to be here.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
And you've got a show coming up in Liberty, Texas. And,
that's right.
And we've shown the different websites people can go and get your new album and everything, and iTunes as well, right?
That's right. You go on iTunes. I really encourage people to visit me on Facebook. I'm always looking for good friends, and I'm always doing something funny on there. So I always have dates and times of when I'm going to be here.
Excellent. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it so much. It's been a lot of fun.